Get over here!
Third place, though. You're back up to third place. If you do exceptionally well, you could probably slide into second. Birdo's doing a little worse.
Well, we're on hole 12, so we got, like, holes to go still, so... But, meanwhile, let's say we go on to the next question.
Okay, here's a non-video game themed question.
Alright.
This is from Bowser Jr.'s descendant, which would make you Bowser the Third, I guess.
If he were to be called Bowser.
That's true. Okay. Who is your favorite comedian? For example, Gabriel Iglesias, Bill Engvall, Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy, Jim Gaffigan, or Jeff Dunham.
Now, are you saying, like, out of all of those, or just in general?
It's a little unclear. It's just who is your favorite comedian, comma, and a list.
Such as.
So,
okay, like, it's just giving me examples just to, like...
Do you think your favorite is not one of those?
No, actually. I absolutely adore Gabriel Iglesias. I think he is a fantastic comedian, and I think it's not bad. I didn't need that top spin.
Went a little overboard.
Yeah. I thought I needed it because of the hill. Ooh.
Nice.
That sprite was nice.
Very nice.
Excuse me. Anyway, I think Gabriel Iglesias is definitely up there, but one in particular that I think my favorite of all of them is actually Brad Stein. Huh. Because, yes, I know he's a Christian comedian, but just the way his spirit just lights up the room whenever he says something, it's absolutely fantastic. And a lot of his humor is very clever.
I'm not really familiar with his work. I don't watch a lot of comedy, like stand-up comedy.
Brad Stein. Did I ever tell you the chopsticks joke?
Tell me the chopsticks joke.
Okay. I probably have to show you, but the Cliff Notes is, like, he went to a Chinese restaurant and, like, he was commenting on the fact that he's American, you know, he can't use chopsticks, and this restaurant, like, he was asking for a knife, a fork, and a spoon, and he didn't have any.
Okay.
So this is where he starts getting a little testy, so he got upset, and, like, he called up the manager, and he's like, why doesn't this place have a knife, a fork, and a spoon? And he was like, we don't have a knife, fork, and a spoon, we have chopsticks, well, you want to be authentic. And Brad Stein, with this most serious face, was like, oh, so you want to be authentic. Okay, let me get this straight, Bob.
Nice.
I entered a Chinese restaurant in a strip mall in the United States of America. I was greeted at the door by this blonde woman. I was given a plastic laminated menu, and I'm about to enjoy Chinese food cooked by the Mexican guy in the back. So you're telling me that because I sit down and eat with chopsticks, I'm suddenly propelled into the Ming Dynasty.
Nice.
And then he just goes on from there, and it's fantastic. Brad Stein has a lot of clever humor. In my opinion, he's up there as one of my favorites. A close seconds would definitely be Gabriel Iglesias, and probably I'm not entirely sure because
I remembered you watching a lot of Jeff Dunham. But
yeah,
maybe,
but frankly,
maybe that just happened to be when I was around.
Frankly, yes, but the thing is, a lot of Jeff Dunham's humor has kind of dried out for me.
Same. Sorry.
Like, I like him. Like, he's a cool guy, and he's a wonder. Like, he definitely earns his title and everything. But frankly, like, I don't know. It's just like I've lost interest in him.
Don't go over the edge there. I realized I could have said that a little bit earlier.
Okay, let's go.
Bad day.
Very bad. And it continues. Let's go on to the next question. Those would be my personal favorite comedians, if nothing else.
This one coming over from Metal Hedgehog 173.
All right.
What is your opinion on Into the Woods?
I like it. I think it's a good musical.
Sorry, I know this might not be something you're incredibly opinionated on. We talked about Sondheim in one of the last episodes, so I think that's what prompted this question.
Yeah, no, I do like Into the Woods. I actually think it's a very good musical. I will admit it's not one of my favorites, but man, I'm just not in it today.
Unless you're talking about the movie, which, like...
I am not. I actually triple bogey. Oh, man.
Oh, Mario.
Was that necessary,
Mario?
Was that necessary? Okay. That right there is necessary.
Does that not completely reflect your mental state right now?
Not really. That was bad, man.
Maybe don't run around covering your eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna have to focus. But, I do like Into the Woods. Unfortunately, I don't have a true, like, end-all, be-all opinion about it because I only watched it once. So...
Well, I do.
I know you do. Didn't you perform in it once?
No, I've never been in Into the Woods.
Oh, okay.
That's one of those, like, dream shows for me. But
oh, yeah, wasn't it, like...
Nick Cap was in it.
Yeah, yes, that's who it was.
Nick Cap was the mysterious man in the production of it. I really like... Though I'm not sure if maybe you're talking about the movie Into the Woods, Metal Sonic, but, which I kind of can't have an opinion on because the entire time I'm watching it, the movie with Meryl Streep, the entire time I'm watching it, I'm just thinking, the live show is better, the live show is better, the live show is better. I don't really like adapting musicals to movies in general. I don't think it really works.
If Les Miserables is any evidence.
Yeah, Les Miserables is a more... And if you like Les Miserables, like, that's great. Same thing with Sweeney Todd, actually. And Sweeney Todd is actually a pretty decent movie. But
I actually will say that much. I do like the Sweeney Todd movie for being a movie.
There are things to like about it. It just pales in comparison, I think.
I unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to see it, agree with that.
I really like Into the Woods. If you picked up anything from me, I like my complex yet logical storylines. I like when... The trick to having a very large cast of characters is to keep everything cause and effect and focus on everybody's motivations throughout it, and I think it does that really well. I like how it all comes together, and I really like how Act 1 is all about, like, kind of the basic fairy tale, but then Act 2 is the consequences for all the terrible things that they've done. And just the music is beautiful. Oh yeah, the music is fantastic. That's the main thing for me personally when it comes to musicals is the musical compositions behind it. Yeah.
It's kind of funny because I appreciate the music from musicals more than I actually appreciate the musicals themselves for the most part.
You're not so much about the plot or anything like that.
Not entirely.
Much.
Not entirely. At least when it comes to theatrical performances. I don't know. It's just a thing with me, I guess, for some reason. But whenever I hear the term musical, I think music, and that's what I look forward to most of the time.
Yeah.
Again, like, that's nothing against the... I love theater. I've performed in it. I've dabbled in it. I work with this guy.
Yep.
But, yeah, like... I guess that's why I appreciate movies a little more, because it's my forte.
You're more of a film guy.
Yeah, that's
more
where...
of a live theater guy.
That's where I draw a lot of my passion from.
Yeah.
That was a good question, though. Like, we got a lot out of that question. It was a simple, what do you think of Into the Woods?
Yep. If there's one thing this playthrough has proven, it's that we're really good about talking about things.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. Which, yeah, again, it's totally a good thing.
How about this one from Drawboy66?
Alright, what do we got?
Who did you cosplay as for the conventions? Oscar has been to a number of conventions, but I thought this would be a great chance for us both to talk about things we've done.
Yes, actually.
Because
okay.
I don't think they've ever gotten, like, a full list of all of these things.
I do remember a lot of the... I do remember a lot, if not all of the cosplays I've ever done for conventions.
He has a lot of them.
Yeah, my very first cosplay for a convention was actually when I went to Zenkai Con for the very first time, which was my very first con. That's what introduced me to conventions, and I'm really, really glad it did.
What year was that?
That was, oh my gosh, that was like second year of college, I believe.
So like circa 2011?
Somewhere along those lines, I believe. And I actually cosplayed Sub-Zero. I don't have any pictures of it, but ooh, that was a yes.
You're good.
Yes. Okay, that was a good shot. Now, I don't have any pictures of it because that was a while ago, but it was a Sub-Zero costume made out of duct tape. Believe it or not.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun to do.
Nice shot.
Okay. Getting better at this. But anyway, after that, I went to Anime Next, and I cosplayed Shino, from Naruto.
Okay.
I still have a picture of that on Facebook somewhere. It's actually one of my profile. It was actually my profile pic for a good while. After that, I don't remember doing too much after that. Okay, I don't remember doing too many conventions after Anime Next, At least, like, nothing, like, absolutely major. But the next major cosplay that I would do after that wouldn't be until Comic-Con in Philadelphia. Ooh, that was a weak shot.
Yeah, that's not gonna be what you need.
It was a Comic-Con in Philadelphia, because I've done a few other cosplays in between that. I just don't remember which ones they were. But it would be Comic-Con, Wizard World specifically in Philadelphia, and that's when my friend Sade actually dared me to do a crossplay, and that was the Ibuki costume.
Okay, yeah.
I do plan on revamping that, by the way. And that's what started my interest in crossplay. I'm gonna call it that. And take that for what you will. Ooh, this is a cool hole.
You must drive it into the heart.
Here goes. And after that, I did Papyrus for the next Zenkai Con. And then after that...
That was just last year.
Yeah, that was just last year. And then this year, this past for Otakon, I did Shantae, as some of you already know. That was a rather famous and infamous cosplay that a lot of people had a lot of different
mixed
opinions
feelings.
about it. It was mixed feelings on the most part. I'm personally, like, I think that was one of my proudest, like, moments as a cosplayer, because, one, I dared myself to do it, and two, I actually managed to pull it off.
Haters gonna hate.
And three, the fact that my grandmother made that costume just makes it all the more worthwhile.
Oscar, because we were getting ready for that convention all through summer, right?
Yeah.
And Oscar spent a lot of time, spent the better part of a month in Honduras.
Yeah, visiting family.
And he came back with this gorgeous Shantae costume. So,
I still have it stored away in my room. I definitely plan on doing it again sometime in the future. Okay, now, here's the thing. I'm in second place right now.
Okay.
Wario is only 1 point ahead of me.
What, really?
Yes, if I can get a birdie on this, I'm golden.
Oh, man.
But yeah. So, you really only cosplayed...
Well, I've only gone to one convention, but I did 2 costumes.
Right.
And I stuck more to, even though I'm more of a video game person, I did cartoons for both of mine.
Yeah, which both of them really worked.
Yeah, one I like more than the other. The one I didn't like as much was Dr. Orpheus from the Venture Brothers.
Yes.
Which was alright, it's just nobody recognized him.
At least not immediately, yeah.
I
I thought it was a fantastic costume, frankly. But yeah, it wasn't your strongest. But again, for your first cosplay, I'd say that's something to be proud of.
Thank you. I had a lot of help from just everybody though. There was a group of 6 of us who went down.
Yeah.
So that, and everybody was helping each other with whatever they were good at. Also, then, so I did that for the Friday.
Yeah.
And for Saturday, I did Simon Petrikov, which is from Adventure Time. It's the Ice King
without his crown.
Yeah, before he's the Ice King. So in some prequel episodes, like Simon and Marcy, the way he appears when he's starting to turn blue and his hair's growing out and everything, but he's not quite the Ice King yet. And I made the crown and it was tied to my belt.
That costume, I'm sorry, the pictures Patty took were unbelievable.
He's a great photographer too.
Yeah, I mentioned this in one of my Metroid episodes. I'm definitely going to him anytime I want a cosplay shoot because he does fantastic work.
Oh yeah, he's the man. I'm about to do a Let's Play with him actually.
Yeah, you're gonna do Silent Hill.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. All right, I think we got time for one more question, though we're gonna have to keep it short. So, we got this last putt here. How many shots have I taken so far? 4. If I make this, it's a par.
Okay, so maybe you just gotta hope for Wario to do really poorly.
Yeah. So, last question. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, we can get this one done quickly if we don't really dwell on it.
Right, which we tend to do.
From Mercer Holt.
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite Studio Ghibli movie, and why is that the case?
Ooh, that's a good one. For me personally.
Well, while you're thinking, Howl's Moving Castle for me.
I was going to say Howl's Moving Castle.
I know it's not the best one, structurally, and it's a really bad adaptation of the book that it's from, but
it's a good one.
I love the world of it.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
I think it's a really fascinating
For me,
world.
it was between Howl's Moving Castle or Kiki's Delivery Service.
Aw.
I like that one. It's really cute.
I like it too.
It's really adorable and, at the same time, deceptive is the thing. But yeah, I would say Howl's Moving Castle for several reasons, which we could probably talk about for like hours upon hours.
It just makes me super emotional because it's this family of characters and they all have something missing or a curse or.
I might still be able to clinch this, but we'll see.
So this is gonna be a bogey. Oh my gosh!
This was a bad run, dude.
Your bad runs are a lot better than my bad runs, though.
Oh man.
Third place. By
You know what?
By the Dark Brothers.
Bronze medal. Bronze medal. I guess I can I guess I can be satisfied with that. But yeah, that wasn't the best run at all. And I tied with Birdo, no less.
You know Wario and Waluigi.
Not even a victory
No.
screen. Like, no victory. You have to be in first place to get that trophy.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I try to remember his line, but I don't.
I said good day, sir.
Right. So, thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Let's Play Mario Golf Toadstool Tour in the Blooper Open. Not the cleanest run, but goodness gracious, it's good to be back, and we had some discussion this episode.
Yeah, man, if we wanted to, we could take one of these questions and stretch it out to 40 minutes, I'm sure of it.
We probably could.
This is just how we talk to each other all the time.
Which is perfectly fine. Like, these are the kinds of conversations that we delve into, like, that we have whenever we're writing countdowns.
Yeah, or the two of us drove down to Otakon, and it was just the two of us together with our entire group's cosplay equipment in the back of my car, and just, like, a 5-hour drive of us just talking about random crap.
Yeah, like seriously, like one of these days, whenever we go to a con again, like if you're so inclined to do so, we just gotta mount a camera, or someone's gotta mount a camera on the car without us knowing about it, and just go to town with our conversation.
Because if I know about it, I don't know, it won't be the same.
Yeah, it's that consciousness that lets us know, like, oh yeah, there's a camera there, I gotta look nice.
A lot of our work is kind of like a podcast anyway, so.
Yeah, it kind of is. Especially when it comes to this.
Yep.
So, yeah, I guess now's a good time to end it. We're on, like, what, about 40 minutes. So, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back next time for the next course on Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I am the Green Scorpion.
I'm the Comic Foil. Did we say that already?
No, I said thank you for joining us. We haven't done the outro, like, of us saying our names yet.
I'm afraid they already left.
Guys?
Hello?
Guys?